Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. So today a Black Lives Matter in Rhode Island aims to open a charter school in Pawtucket is the county, I believe, or the city or town or something like that. But the thing is that, there's a lot of different ways that this could go. And I don't know if it's going to be good because from what I've seen from Black Lives Matter, not a lot of good comes out of it. But you know what? I'll give these people a shot. I'll give them a chance because it's not all of Black Lives Matter. It's like 99, maybe 98% of them. But, I'm willing to give them a shot and see if they can do this well. And I want to see what they can do within schools, what they teach, which, it is a charter school, so they have more freedom to choose exactly what they want to do and teach within these schools. For the people running the schools, but I want to see exactly what they're going to do and how it affects the kids in the long run or even in the short run, and see how the kids can change over time, what curriculum they're teaching, how the teachers act, and I want to see if there's any more stories that can come out of this. Maybe some incident where something happens because of some radicalization within the schools, or maybe it'll be actually good and it'll just be a more community-based oriented school, which may be a good thing. So it could go two ways. Could go pretty bad or it could go pretty good, and I'm willing to give them a good shot. This week's Ocean State Innovators conversation is with Mark Fisher, Senior Director for Black Lives Matter Rhode Island. Question: what is the African American Innovation Center? The African American Innovation Center is going to be the first African American charter school in all of New England. It will be located in Pawtucket. We are working with the state and looking for sponsors. The school will be primarily targeted at people of color, Black and Indigenous people, but all are welcome. So, it could go good. I already do not like the idea of going off of people's color, but you know what? I think that if you are running your own school, you can do whatever you want, but when it gets to the point where it might start affecting the kids, that's the only problem. They can do whatever they want until it starts affecting the kids. So if all are welcome, they're aimed at people of color, Black and Indigenous, but all are welcome, okay, then I want to see what would happen if I went there. And I think that sometime we should take a look into Mark Fisher, the Senior Director of Black Lives Matter Rhode Island, and see exactly who he is, what he does, what he focuses on, and see what kind of person he is, because I think that generally in Black Lives Matter, you have a small percentage of people that are actually good and go in there for truly good reasons and execute on good reasons, on truly good things, which you have to define good very specifically. And I think the good that I'm thinking of is the good that we all know, where it's just, we're all doing good and we all have the same idea of good. But the other side of Black Lives Matter is where you have a ton of bad people who believe they're doing good and they have a very loosely defined definition of good, and they don't know exactly what good is. And it's hard because you have to define good, like I said. The school will be run by Black Lives Matter Rhode Island, a nonprofit community organization, and it will be under African American leadership. Historically, Black men and women have been disrespected. It's strange how they had to add that within the article, because if you go back far enough through time, everyone has been disrespected from every culture, every race, every ethnicity. We've all been disrespected. And you have to look at different countries because you can't just put all white people or all Black people within a box. You have to look at all the specific countries and all the different things that happen across time to everyone. It's not just specific to one ethnicity or race. Everyone has been disrespected or has suffered from another person of a different ethnicity or race in some way. And you can't just frame it on Black men and women because it just doesn't work like that. It's happened to everyone. And if you want to talk about disrespect, because they say specifically disrespected, then you could say the Jews in New York City are being disrespected by their own government and their own state government, their own governor and their own mayor. Everyone is disrespected on a daily basis, but most of the time people don't disrespect each other on the basis of race or religion or ethnicity. It's just they don't like each other because of how they act. But, you know, in the case of a lot of Jews in New York, I saw a lot of videos in which people were harassing them and truly disrespecting them just because of their religion. So I think that it goes every way. It doesn't matter black or not. Our leadership is not taken seriously, so we are trailblazers in the area of education and the economic development of our community. Like I said, I don't know much about these people. I don't know much about Rhode Island, Black Lives Matter, Rhode Island. But we'll see how it goes, and I'll see if I can find any more of these stories within the future where they can talk about it a little bit, see what's going on at the school. Maybe I'll have to try to take a look at the curriculum and see what's going on with that. I don't believe they have started it yet, but I believe they will soon. Of course they're going to start it soon. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. You know, I wish them the best. I'd rather it go well than it not go well because, you know, Black Lives Matter or not, I'd rather have it go well. I'd rather have kids be educated properly and taught good principles and ethics and learn what they actually need to learn, no matter who it's from. So we'll see how this goes. Another question was, how will the charter school focus on innovation? Answer, we are looking to develop and equip Black engineers, Black scientists, Black information technology specialists, and so forth. We are looking for curriculum that is pertinent to life and living experiences and not just the traditional curriculum. Hey, I'm completely on with that as well. I don't like the traditional curriculum because the traditional curriculum now has gotten worse and worse over time. So I'm on board with that. We are used to seeing curriculum that is of no benefit to our community after graduation. Yes, there's with the reading proficiency across the United States for 12th graders at 37%, and the math proficiency at 24%. Yeah, it's bad for everyone and it's affecting everyone, so I definitely agree. The traditional curriculum is of no benefit to anyone. Given the current setup and the environment that is uneven, we want to equip people to be self-sufficient, self-starters, and create their own wealth. I'm perfectly on board with that, you know? I think that I don't know much about these people, but we'll see how it goes in the future. And if they can stray away from what I generally think of Black Lives Matter, then that will be better. And I will appreciate something like that because I can always appreciate people who do good, do things that actually benefit children within education. What will the charter school provide that is not being offered in traditional public schools or existing charter schools? The vision is to create a school where we can make Black people whole. For so long, ever since we were considered 3/5 of a person, Black people were never complete. Though education and economic development, we aim to make Black people more fully complete, both internally and externally. On board with that, 100%. You know, I think that my own personal experience with what I've seen from Black Lives Matter, not good. Actually really terrible. Especially all the Marxist stuff. But I hope these people can, you know, give me a different perspective and I can get a different perspective, and hopefully they can do something good out of this. I would love to see something good come out of this, no matter who it was. I really appreciate someone who does something like this. Question, Black Lives Matter's organized protests in Rhode Island. Is this charter school a new direction for the group? Black Lives Matter protests are meant to raise awareness about the political fight of Black people. The object, the main end, is rebuilding education and wealth within our community through education and a sound economic development plan. There are so many Black people who are brilliant and don't have the opportunity and the right guidance. I agree. People of color are underrepresented in science and engineering. That is the issue. That is the point of the African American Innovation Center. It is just the beginning and hopefully a model that we will hope to see the last generations to come. So I generally don't like the idea of talking about someone's race so much, but I do think that we kind of do need to start with this, and you know, because we are having a lot of Black people not getting the proper education and not knowing proper history and not getting the jobs that they should be getting because they're equal to everyone else. So they're clearly being not getting the right education, just as a lot of people are of different races, ethnicities across the country. But, you know, a large group of those people are Black people. So we don't need to help them. We need to help everyone that is having a tough time with an education, because these are kids. We need to help all kids. So I think that I would love to see this charter school do something good with it, even though it is going under the name of Black Lives Matter. Could it go well? Yes. Could it go bad? Definitely. But I would love to see it go good because, you know, I don't wish for something bad to happen. I don't wish for there to actually be radicals that come out of this. I want to see kids who are smart, who can get better jobs, who can learn history properly and know what happened throughout history and how it affects them today. I want to see kids who can work hard and work smart as well and do good within the world. Do true good, not the individual idea of good like the Marxists have. I want to see people do good. I want to see kids grow up and do good. So, like I said, I really hope this goes well. I'm not 100% sure it will, that's for sure, because it's under the name of Black Lives Matter, but I'm willing to give them a shot. So to Black Lives Matter, Rhode Island, who is trying to start this charter school, I hope it goes well for you guys. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and share. Don't forget to check out these 2 videos you see right now up on screen. Thank you guys so much for watching.